Hey, what's up guys, so knows best here. This is my review of Google Wi-Fi, which is a new wireless system that Google has released. And this is going to be aimed at helping you improve your wireless network in your home, your apartment, your business, wherever you are, and to give you better coverage and better speeds overall. So first is going to take a look at what comes inside of the box. Now you can buy these Google wireless routers individually, or you can get a 3-pack, which is going to be the one I'm showing you here. And each one of these come with a USB Type-C power cable, and then you get one Ethernet cable that you're going to have to use to plug in one of these routers into a modem. And that brings me to one of my negatives with the system is that the system doesn't have a router that has a built-in modem. So you're either gonna have to use the modem that you already have or go buy one. Now a lot of wireless routers, especially some of the good ones, will already have modems built inside of them. So you're basically just gonna have to turn off the wireless router functionality of it and just solely use that as a modem. So this means that you're gonna have to have 2 devices at your internet access point instead of just being able to have just one Google Wi-Fi router set up there. So aesthetically, it's not gonna be the most pleasing thing. And so while that setup may not look the best, I do like the look of these Google Wi-Fi routers. They're very small and they don't stand out like a lot of these other routers that have things poking and flying out of them. These ones will blend into your environment, so you can place them anywhere around the house, and you can place them out in the open, but they're not gonna look like something that shouldn't be there. So they did a really good job with the design, and you will find one single button on each one of these routers, and also you'll find in the middle you have this little ring light, and this ring light will give you a visual representation of the status of your network. So if it's solid white, you're all good to go, but if it is blinking red, that means you have a problem. And so once you have these routers plugged in, now you need to go ahead and set them up, and you're gonna need to download the Google Wi-Fi app that's available for iOS and Android, of course. And once you download this app, it's gonna take you through a very simple, straightforward process to go ahead and get these things up and running. And so for most people, this is gonna be way easier than using that web-based login system and setup process that most of these wireless routers have to use. Basically use the app, it'll guide you through it, and you'll be done in just a few minutes. And once you do the initial setup with the first router, you'll basically place your other 2, if you do have additional Wi-Fi routers, in their locations to wherever you want to place them, and then you go through the same setup process, which will take just a couple minutes as well. Now, another thing to know is that if you already have a Google On-Hub wireless router, you can use that with this Google Wi-Fi system, so you can have a total of 4 wireless routers working together. Now let's go ahead and talk about why Google is releasing this Wi-Fi system. Well, basically Google Wi-Fi creates a wireless mesh network, and a mesh network is meant to help eliminate dead spots that you may have, and also make sure you're getting that total optimal coverage of your wireless network. And for example, I have one really badass wireless router, and it costs about $300, and this router does a great job at coverage and also speeds. And in my testing with Google Wi-Fi in this router, I found that my wireless router did provide faster speeds overall. Now that may not be the case for everybody's not spending as much as I am on a router, and a lot of people may be using that wireless router that your cable company or your internet provider probably gave to you. So Google Wi-Fi a lot of times will probably be faster than that by itself. But the advantage that Google Wi-Fi has over that router is that it's able to spread out and cover more area, and it's really no point to having fast internet if you have certain points in your place that have very slow internet speeds because of the range and the distance away from your router. And so if you want to compare this to animals, I love animals, and I've been watching Planet Earth a lot. So anyway, if my wireless router is a lion, and this Google Wi-Fi system, one of its routers is a hyena, going one-on-one, one hyena versus a lion, that lion's gonna win every single time. But if you do have a pack of hyenas, if you get this 3-pack of Google Wi-Fi, it has a better job at putting up a fight against one single really good router. And as you solve the setup process, this Google Wi-Fi system has one clear advantage over a lot of its competition, and that is that it is very simple to use. So once you go into the app after you have everything set up, you can check and monitor your internet, you can look at the performance, do speed tests. You also have a couple of different features at your fingertips. Like one is the ability to pause which devices on your network can actually get access to the internet. So a lot of people have been saying maybe you have some kids and at nighttime at like 9 p.m. that you want them to go to sleep and you don't want them to be able to hop on their computers or their tablets and use the internet, you can basically shut off those particular devices for a particular time frame, and then at 7 o'clock in the morning they will be able to have access again if you want to do that. And you can also prioritize different things. So if I'm running late to the airport but I really want to download a movie to watch on the plane, I can set my tablet to be #1 priority for an hour, so my wireless network is going to make sure that particular device has #1 access to downloading that movie so it goes as fast as possible. And then after that hour or 2 hours or wherever you set it, it'll go ahead and go back to normal. And the system will also automatically be managing which frequencies that your devices are on. And this is important because one frequency like the 5 gigahertz frequency could be really busy and congested with a lot of devices accessing it and really bogging it down. And so every 5 minutes, Google Wi-Fi will be detecting which one is not the busiest and the best for your devices to be on and automatically switch it over to that. And so that's the whole goal of Google Wi-Fi, is to make it very easy for you to use and expand your wireless coverage in your house, in your apartment, wherever you are, and to help alleviate all those problems that people seem to have with dead spots and other things like that. And it does a pretty good job at it. Now again, the number one thing that I would love to see included in the next version of this is to have at least one of these devices have a built-in modem, so you don't have another device that it needs to connect to work. But other than that, this system does a really good job at being easy, being convenient, and also working pretty well. And so you can buy one of these Google Wi-Fi wireless routers for $129, or you can get the 3-pack, which I showed you in this video, for $299. And I'll leave all the links down below if you want to check out more information about this. But I also want to hear what you guys think about this. Leave your comment down below what you think about this mesh wireless network system, Google Wi-Fi, and anything else you want to talk about. Leave that comment down below. But like always, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.